Have you noticed that one of the greatest challenges Christians face today isn't persecution? It's comfort. Many of us don't have to choose between following Jesus and, let's say, going to prison. Instead, we choose between following Jesus and staying comfortable. And often, comfort wins. That's one of the lessons we can learn from Demas. In 2 Timothy 4:10, Paul writes, "For Demas has forsaken me, having loved this present world." The Bible doesn't tell us everything that attracted Demas to the word, but whatever it was, it became more desirable than remaining faithful alongside Paul for Demas. Today we're asking a challenging question. Has comfort quietly become an idol in our lives? Now let's look at first, what is an idol? An idol, when we hear it, many of us picture statues made of wood or stone. But an idol is anything that takes God's rightful place in our heart. It can be money, success, relationships, entertainment, or comfort. Exodus 23 says, "You shall have no other gods before me." An idol doesn't have to be something we bow to physically. It's whatever we trust, pursue, or love more than God. Next, let's look at comfort isn't the enemy. Comfort isn't the enemy. Let's be clear. Comfort itself isn't sinful. God gives us homes, food, friendships, rest, and blessings to enjoy. The problem begins when our desire for comfort controls our decisions. When we refuse to obey God because obedience might be difficult. When we avoid serving because it requires sacrifice. When we choose convenience over faithfulness. Comfort then becomes an idol. Let's just look at Demas. Choose what was easier. Imagine Paul's situation. He was imprisoned. Ministry was dangerous. Associating with Paul could cost someone their freedom or even their life. Then Paul writes, "Demas has forsaken me." Demas didn't simply leave Paul. He chose another direction. The word offered something more appealing, perhaps safety, perhaps comfort, perhaps opportunity. Whatever it was, it mattered more to Demas than remaining faithful to Christ. Jesus warned about this. Jesus never promised an easy life. In Luke chapter 9, verse 23, Jesus said, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." Notice those words, deny himself. Deny himself. Following Jesus often requires saying no to our desire for ease. Sometimes obedience is inconvenient. Sometimes generosity costs us. Sometimes forgiveness is painful. Sometimes serving others interrupts our plans. But that's the path of discipleship. Let's look at some questions to ask yourself. Let's make this personal. Have you stopped serving because life became busy? Have you stopped praying because sleep seems more appealing? Have you stopped sharing your faith because you wanted to avoid awkward conversations, questions from people? Have you delayed obedience because it would disrupt your comfort? These aren't questions that condemns you. They are just invitations for honest reflection. Let's look how to keep comfort in its place in our life. To keep comfort in its place in our life, first, remember that Jesus is worth every sacrifice. Romans 8:18 reminds us that the sufferings of this present time, I read, are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. To keep comfort in its place, second, practice small acts of obedience every day. Small acts of obedience, practice it. Faithfulness grows one decision at a time. Third, regularly ask yourself, am I making this decision because it's right? Or am I making this decision simply because it's easier? Easy, the easy route. In conclusion, Demas reminds us that the greatest danger isn't always open rebellion. Sometimes it's choosing comfort over commitment. Today, ask God to reveal anything that has quietly taken his place in your heart. Don't let temporary comfort keep you from eternal rewards. Choose faithfulness, choose obedience, and together, let's finish well. If this video encouraged you, please like it, subscribe to it, and share it with anyone who will need it as a reminder today.
Watch out for our next video, or watch one of our favorites here.